For today's video we are having a guest star. His name is Zeb, he's a musk turtle and he is 15 years old. We got him when we first met, so basically he's kind of our baby. And as so many of you wanted to see him when I was talking about him, I asked Patrick to make a small video clip about him whilst I was cleaning his aquarium. So it looks a bit clumsy when he's outside, but he enjoys the time outside. He always gets his little space where he can walk around. He has these towels down there and his aquarium equipment, so he feels like home, and he really enjoys the 1 or 2 days outside, walking around and climbing and exploring outside of the water. And besides Zeb, we are also having another guest star, which is Tammy Reese. Today's video will be about your color palette request that you sent over to me, and I'm really happy to make this video about it because Tammy is one of my longtime followers and she also supports me over on Patreon, which I'm super grateful. Besides of this all, she is super lovely, and therefore of course I really want to make this a really pretty pouring video with a super pretty result. And guess what, you have seen it in the thumbnail already, it's going to become a ring pour. Actually, it feels like this is going to be my thing. I thought about making some flip cups or a swipe or such with the colors suggested, which is a deep purple, a deep burgundy red, a white and a gold, which belong to my favorite colors. But I really thought about if I like making flip cups or swipes because, well, And then I decided for ring pour. To make this even fancy, you've already seen it in video here, I used the 3 cup tool again, which I've used a couple of times now, and I honestly even thinking about scaling it up. Perhaps adding 2 or 3 more cups to it to make it even more, I don't know, versatile in the look. I really would love to hear what you think if I should scale up this tool and see what result I can get or which result we can get there. So just let me know in the comments if you would like to see a 4 or 5 cup tool pour. Let me know, I would be happy to make this work if you want to see it. But just let's go back to this project here for now. So as you can see, I've already pre-mixed my colors. Again, it's a deep burgundy red, it's a dioxazine purple, it's white and my gold. They are all from Artina, and the red is mixed with an acrylic ink because I had no burgundy red available. So this is basically just the acrylic binder that I'm using and the burgundy red acrylic ink, which is super pigmented. So I really did not expect to have this one as pigmented as you can see it here, because I've never used acrylic inks and it's basically not that much either. So it really colored in the acrylic binder pretty well. Don't know how the right result looks, but hoping for the best. And besides this, here is the cup tool. My idea behind it was filling the inner cup with the white, the middle with the gold, and the outer ring with the red and the purple, half. So I wanted to pour it like having the meeting section of the purple and the red coming out as, you will see, I really can't explain it. You will see, I just wanted to divide it on the canvas into 2 colors so that the upper half is more on the reds and the lower half is more the purple, or vice versa, with the gold and the white separating each color, basically. No idea if this works. I had this idea a couple of videos back when I just was talking about this cup tool and I thought it might be a cool idea and I wanted to try it. And this is actually what I'm going to try here. So technique wise it is pretty much the same. Prepping my canvas, making one side elevated to help the paint flow a bit, and then it was basically just pouring everything as steady as you can on the canvas and stretching everything around. Which is always a tricky part because you can create so many different effects and designs and shapes by tilting it differently, and I'm really happy about the design that I got for this piece. So I couldn't wish for anything more pretty, I'd say. And I hope you also like the look of it. It pretty much worked as I intended. So the red is more on the one side and the purple is more on the other side. It of course intermixed a bit, but I really love how the colors came out. And you will see in the very end, of course, as usual, how the dried version looks. Of course, the purple and the red dries much darker than you can see here in the wet form. And the gold gets metallic, shiny. I really love how these turned out. But this is not all. I had this feeling that this color palette might be something cool and something I will love. So I decided to make a couple more pours. I grabbed a couple of canvas boards, which are a bit smaller but still a decent size, and I wanted to make some more pours onto them. I pretty much used the very same technique. I used the same cup tool. I didn't even clean it in between, so basically everything just as it was, and wanted to see how the design looks on a not square canvas. Before I started pouring, I taped the bottom side of the canvas boards. This will keep the things a bit cleaner in the end. So if you have the tape there and the paint is going to run over the edges, which it for sure will do, you can just let it dry. Heat up the tape in the end with a heat gun or your hairdryer, and then you can remove the tape pretty easily without damaging the canvas. At least most of times. And everything is a bit cleaner than leaving it as is with the paint flowing on the bottom side. And yeah, basically this is everything that I did for preparation. I put them elevated on the two cups, of course, to have it not stuck to the surface. And then I just started pouring. Pretty much what you can see here. And although you have seen 3 already, this is not all for this video. I have a 4th one. I still had some paint left, and I really did not want to waste the paint because I really enjoyed this color palette. I grabbed a 15 by 15 centimeter canvas, so pretty much the smallest one that I have available. It was a canvas that I've used once before but didn't like the result, so I washed it off and had this lying around ever since. So what a perfect opportunity to use this canvas. I again put pinboard pins underneath to keep it elevated and used the rest amount of paint to make a painting over it. As I suspected that my paint might not be enough, I made a base layer paint just to help the paint flow easier, and then I poured everything on there, stretched it, and voila! That's the result that I got. When all this was done, I set it aside, let it dry, and I'm going to show you the end result. On the dried version, these versions are not yet varnished, so this is still something I will have to do. But I wanted to show you right away because the sun was super pretty shiny today, and yeah, you can see how shiny the gold has become when it was dry. So my dear Tammy, I really hope you enjoyed watching this video and you liked the results of the colors that you suggested for me. And my dear Tammy, I decided to send you the 3 smaller ones because I can fit them into one envelope and I'm going to mail them to you. I really hope you enjoy them and I hope you look forward to receive them. I at least hope you like the design. Let me know in the comments if you do. And yeah. For any other of you who liked this video, please give me a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel if you have not done so far, and click the bell icon to get notifications when I upload new videos. If you also have some color palette requests, feel free to send me a message or leave them down below in the comments. I have a list. So whenever I have some spare time between my projects, I will make these color palette wishes, make the videos about them, and I really hope you all enjoy them. I, of course, as usual, cannot wait to hear what you think about them. And yeah, if there are any questions, please leave me down below in the comment section. The next video that is going to come will be my 20k subscribers lottery video. So the lottery is basically over and Patrick and I are going to make the video about it this weekend and we will pick the names. So stay tuned, look forward to it, and I hope to see you in my next video. Have a great day. Bye bye.